You know what's funny? Most people think learning faster means working harder. But the truth is, the harder I tried, the slower I got. Until one day, I found a weird little trick, a lazy trick that made me learn anything 10 times faster. And once I understood it, everything changed. My brain stopped fighting me, and learning started to feel effortless. Let me explain. See, for most of my life, I believed that success came from grinding, sitting for hours, pushing my brain until it screamed. But every time I did that, I got exhausted, bored, and frustrated. I'd start strong and then lose focus within days. Sound familiar? Then one day, I came across something that flipped my mindset. It wasn't about doing more. It was about how I approached learning. And that simple shift made me 10x faster, without extra effort. Here's what I discovered. Point 1. The power of curiosity over discipline. When I forced myself to learn, my brain resisted. It felt like punishment. But when I learned out of curiosity, when I actually wanted to know, I absorbed information effortlessly. See, curiosity is the brain's natural fuel. When you're curious, your brain lights up like it's on fire. You focus deeper, remember longer, and enjoy the process. Let's say you're learning a new skill, maybe editing videos or learning guitar. If you think, I have to practice, it feels heavy. But if you think, let's see what happens if I try this, it becomes play. That small mindset change turns learning from a chore into an adventure. Curiosity is the cheat code. Point 2. The 20-minute rule. Here's the lazy trick that changed everything for me. I stopped studying for hours. Instead, I did 20 focused minutes every day. That's it. See, your brain hates long marathons, but it loves short sprints. When you work in small chunks, you don't burn out. And over time, those little sessions stack up into massive progress. I used to force myself to sit for 3 hours straight. I'd end up scrolling on my phone, half asleep. Now I do 20 minutes of deep focus, no distractions, and I learn more in those 20 minutes than I did in 3 hours before. It's not about the time you spend, it's about the intensity you bring. 20 minutes of focus beats 3 hours of half attention, every single time. Point 3. The teach it back technique. Here's another trick. After I learned something, I immediately try to explain it out loud. To a friend, to the mirror, or even to my cat, doesn't matter. When you teach, your brain organizes information differently. It stops memorizing and starts understanding. That's when the real learning happens. Ever noticed how teachers seem to know their subject so deeply? It's because they repeat it, simplify it, and explain it over and over. You can do the same thing. After reading something, ask yourself, could I explain this in 60 seconds? If you can, you've learned it. If not, review and simplify again. Learning is not about collecting information. It's about transforming information into understanding. Teaching helps you do exactly that. Point 4. The emotional anchor. Now this one's underrated, but it's powerful. Your emotions decide what your brain remembers. If something excites you, scares you, or inspires you, your brain locks it in. So when I learn something new, I attach emotion to it. I imagine how this skill could change my life. I visualize the results, how it would feel to finally master it. That emotional connection turns ordinary knowledge into unforgettable experience. Think about it. You remember the teacher who made class fun, right? But you forget the boring ones. Same rule applies here. If you make learning emotional, your brain never lets go. So stop forcing your brain to remember facts. Make it feel something about what you're learning. Now here's the truth that ties all of this together. Learning faster isn't about being smarter. It's about being smarter in your approach. Be curious. Stay consistent, even for just 20 minutes. Teach what you learn, and attach emotion to every lesson. That's how you learn anything, 10 times faster. Here's the takeaway. You don't need more motivation. You need better methods. Because once you learn how to learn, you become unstoppable. So here's your challenge. Pick one skill you've been avoiding. Don't plan. Don't overthink. Just spend 20 minutes on it today. Be curious. Teach it. Feel it. And watch how your brain transforms. If this hit you, don't just scroll away. Drop a comment and tell me what skill you're going to master next. And if you want more mindset shifts like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Because sometimes being lazy is exactly what makes you unstoppable.